Welcome again. Today we're talking about some things you might want to think about after you get the job offer, because that could be the best time to negotiate things like your benefits, flex time, or other things that you may want. Remember, this is a tight job market in the sense that people who are hiring managers are having a lot of pressure to find good people. And your managers are being evaluated on their ability not only to bring you in and attract you, but also to retain you. So this is the time, unlike previous years that where many of us felt like the hiring managers had many, many people to choose from. Not so much now. Now, when they've got a good candidate in front of them, that hiring manager may want to know what that candidate wants in order to stay in the job. So you may inquire about things like specifics of health insurance that are particularly important to you or your family. You can ask about retirement benefits, about the extent to which the company contributes. You can ask about flex time, having flexibility in the hours that you work, when you work, also where you work. You may want to have a conversation about what remote opportunities are available for you. What are the opportunities to get training? There's a lot of emphasis in the HR world now about helping employees to upskill. And you also can take this opportunity to get specifics if you are on a commission or if you're in a company that provides bonus. By all means, this is the time to inquire about those things, because the hiring manager wants to bring people on who will stay. You do want to assess the pay offer, and there are a number of resources that you can check in order to do that. You can look at glassdoor.com, which also provides reviews of companies as a place to work. You can go to salary.com. Indeed has a salary search tool. LinkedIn has fairly robust resources. And you can go to the government resource, which is highly vetted. The Bureau of Labor Statistics just put Occupational Outlook Handbook into the Google browser, and you will bring up many different jobs. And also to remember, I'm speaking to you in August of 2022, and the future year is very uncertain in terms of inflation. That is my understanding. Even the most well-credentialed experts don't really know. So what you find in terms of a salary in these sources, you might even be able to do better. So just putting it out there. Because your professional tone in these early negotiations after the initial offer really shows your commitment. It shows that you are intelligent and that you're thoughtful. It shows that you are committed to want to be successful in the position. So, there's a line that you want to walk between on one side seeming like you're grabby and just looking for yourself, and you don't really care about the job. You just want as much as possible. You don't have to think about it that way. You can think about stepping right into wanting to partner with your hiring managers, because nobody knows what's going to make you happy as well as you know. And when you show yourself in that kind of mature way, you're going to look like a very desirable candidate to bring on board. When you're in those interviews, be sure you take good notes. Take verbatim notes. As you're listening to things that your hiring managers are saying, if there's something you're not clear about, feel free to ask. Follow up at the end of the interview with an email to be sure that it's in writing, the things that you have understood about, whether it's flex time, remote opportunities, or anything else. That's the time to clarify. And once again, it shows your professionalism. So you may find that something that you have said that you'd like to have, you're not getting. Remember, no may not mean forever. It may mean no for right now. Larger companies have much more structured policies in terms of pay scales and other things that we've just talked about, whereas smaller or family-owned businesses may be much more open to your incentive ideas to reward you coming on board with an optimistic, energetic attitude to create great outcomes, but also right from the get-go to be in a conversation about what you expect in return, so that these are, there's a certain equivalency. It's not so much that the hiring manager has always got the upper hand, and this is a candidate's market. It's a time that you can be clear about what it is that you want, and you can do it in a way that's professional and that shows it's about commitment, not just about being grabby. So we'd love to hear your comments or thoughts and what your experiences are. Reach out to us on the Facebook page. Tell us your helpful tips. And once again, thank you for being with us at Work That Satisfies, where we want our work to be more rewarding and less exhausting.